Captain Janeway marched under instinct to sickbay, as though Voyager remained at red alert. Heightened circumstances on board masqueraded as an emergency. Anticipation towards greeting B'Elanna's baby, and the miracle with finishing 7 years of journeying, provoked to hasten her stride. Crew members passing in corridors provided further confirmation of Voyager's arrival.
"Oh, Captain, thank you,"
said crewman Gilmore.
"We're back."
Security Officer Anderson shook her fist at shoulder height. Both knew better than to stop their superior. They shared their gratitude, continuing with assigned duties. Sickbay doors sliced open, but the busy medical bay lay bereft of life.
"Kathy, my dear!"
Catherine swung around. Q rested in a lavish pose over the doctor's desk. When Janeway paused, mouth agape, Q bolted and approached. He carried the pad from their last encounter, referencing it with his finger.
"It came to be quite a merry-go-round across the galaxy,
Q finished gesturing and flung the pad behind him. It disappeared before hitting the carpet.
I knew both Mummy and Grandmummy had it in hers. Everyone safe and sound? Ready for shore leave on this dreary backwater? Prepped for plenty of boring meetings?"
Q exaggerated a yawn.
Yet pity about your engineer. Joe...
Q clicked his fingers 3 times, forgetting Joe's second name.
Q.
He celebrated and deflected her irritation with a flash of his palms. She raised a hand, pushing away, guarding her personal space.
This isn't the worst time, but it's not the best time either.
Close enough his eye level lowered, Q stepped forward.
"Oh, but it is. While you're busy with your visit to this blue speck of dust, I thought I'd share a special, quick, heartfelt congratulations."
Q gestured where he remembered the human heart lived. Janeway held her hips, in defense against his typical verboseness.
While I am grateful for your assistance, is this a quick visit?
Well, yes, I left my boy unsupervised. I wanted this private minute before your lives change again. Let's reaffirm the mutual respect and adoration we have for one another.
Catherine judged Q's cryptic, celebratory mood as positive but confusing.
I won't be the only one to miss you, Kathy. Junior and I, we're trying to make our father-son thing work.
That's great, Q.
She acknowledged with gentle assurance.
Let me attend to my family, and you yours.
Catherine spoke with deceptive teeth. Q understood, but what is a forced smile as a hint to leave to an ageless, godlike entity?
Of course, my dear. Congratulations again on the double Janeway wow factor. Can't say I enjoy her Borg Highness not as scintillating as you, and I don't think even Jean-Luc could bring this kind of triumph home.
Q held the woman with a sincere hug and pulled away before Catherine looked uncomfortable.
You're very happy when you're beautiful.
He blew a kiss and vanished. As Q flashed out of sight, the doctor flashed in front of her, smiling with maximum bravado.
"Well, Captain, I'm 2 for 2 with the new Voyager crew."
Those Q returned acted unknowing of his interference. Catherine set aside his visit and focused her attention on family. A delighted Tom and B'Elanna watched her sidestep another obstacle. The cheerful hologram praised himself and didn't register her lack of interest towards his new godfather status.
Congratulations, B'Elanna. Do you have a name?
We've decided on Miral after my mother.
I thought you might.
She leaned into B'Elanna, holding Miral, and caressed the baby's soft hand. Everyone's view met.
Well, the timing is fortunate.
Their captain rose and announced their arrival as the best present they could hope for their burgeoning family. A thought triggered Tom into action and looked with owl-wide eyes at both women.
My dad, Miral's grandfather, will be here any minute.
Correct, Lieutenant, but please stay here. Enjoy your parental leave.
She hugged Miral's parents and said she would visit again. The EMH stopped tidying his equipment.
"Captain, where are you going?"
I might be rusty with Starfleet procedures, but flag officers are boarding. When you're finished, come and find me.
Project Pathfinder informed Starfleet Command of ex-Borg drones serving as crew. Janeway wanted to curate their reaction. Catherine brought herself within speaking distance by tapping her comm badge.
Janeway to 7 and Janeway to Icheb. Please meet me in astrometrics.
Doors parted, and both individuals strode through. Their entry appeared choreographed. Janeway watched Earth signal a vibrancy she relearned an appreciation for from the astrometrics screen. Her attention drifted towards planetary traffic, Earth Station McKinley, and Starbase 1, floating like moths around a lamp. It allowed for a meditative second, soothing thoughts before a storm of Starfleet personnel placed boots on deck.
Hello, Icheb. Glad you came.
Icheb acknowledged with a youthful grin, unconcerned with the view. Seven said they would enter orbit in 2 minutes. Janeway thanked her and addressed them.
I called you here because, well...
She referred to the massive display with a slight movement of her hand. Icheb stared while Janeway continued.
As a natural consequence, admirals, the engineering corps, and families will flood Voyager, wreaking emotional and technical havoc on this ship.
Catherine pulled her uniform straight.
This is important. Our guests won't know you like we do. Forgive any misunderstandings.
Informed by his academic studies, Icheb inquired.
Because the Borg incurred on Federation space, the Battle of Sector 001.
Seven's posture tightened.
Are we to assume hostility?
No, I dare say anything like that, but reminding others you were also victims may be necessary.
Seven regarded her captain's endorsement as adequate and relaxed her chest.
You have earned the trust of this crew many times. Starfleet knows, even if they express hesitations, but you'll have our support. Especially after these past few days.
Catherine rubbed her forehead and stopped crossing her arms in defense against the work to finish.
In the meantime, I'll inform Chakotay. He will prepare you both for your first briefing.
Icheb and Seven allowed themselves a smile in acknowledgement and assessed their workstations. Their unofficial guardian exited for her next destination.